Normally when I talk to you guys on camera or at these events, I like to give you guys good news, like to announce matches, like to have a good time with you, but just needed some time to go for a walk and just think for a while because I don't have a lot of positive emotion in me right now. See, they say that the things you hate most about other people are really things that you hate the most about yourself. And I feel like that's how our professional relationship started, Atticus Cogar. I looked at you and I saw a lot of my mistakes. The stubbornness, the temper, and the passion. Now granted, you're a younger, stupider version of me, but you have a lot of passion. But the problem is, it's misguided passion. See, you have passion towards all the wrong people and all the wrong things. And when I tried to pull you aside and show you the way, what did you do? You snapped back at me, you left me laying in a broken heap. And you've only gotten more out of control from there. Fast forward to present day, Atticus, now that I don't have a grunting Neanderthal in my face threatening me, let's make one thing clear. I don't like you. Never have liked you. Probably never will like you. See, I resent you. I resent you for all the negative energy you brought in my life. I resent you for all the negative emotion you forced me to deal with. I resent you for coming into my world and picking and choosing and taking what you want and leaving everything that doesn't serve you laying behind, not caring if it lives or dies. I resent your selfishness, and I resent the fact that you've made this company, my brands, and hell, my life, my peace of mind, my sanity, your own personal plaything. See, everyone wants to jump on the Atticus bandwagon now. Everybody feels bad for you because you had to watch your brother's career die in front of you. Everyone feels for you. Me, I couldn't give a damn less about you because I know you for what you are. I know your story better than all these people do. Remember, I've done the research on your past. I know where the bodies are buried. And I know that you're selfish. I know you're a manipulator. I know you are a narcissist. You are a savage being that will never be able to function in a normal society. And for that reason, you must be isolated and controlled for your own good. And as for your brother's career dying right in front of your eyes, hell, son, that's just long overdue karma. See, where were the tears for me when you gave me a concussion in my own ring at my own event because I said one word you didn't like? Where was the sympathy for me when you draped the Cogar flag over my lifeless body? Where was the support for me when I sunk my heart, my soul, my money into creating a brand called Welterweight Wrestling, and every single event you took it upon yourself to hijack it, to make it about yourself, and turn it into some experiment for your sick little violence fetishes above what it's supposed to be about? See, when people saw our confrontation online, they asked me, how could you say you've been a fair man to Atticus this whole time? How can you say you've treated him fairly? But what people need to remember is that all these roadblocks that he's been going through, from Jimmy Jacobs, Abyss, Crimson, the Ladder War, would you call these punishments? Nah. I call them lessons. I call them education. And you know what, Atticus? If you're too stubborn to listen to me, it's not my fault, is it? All you had to do this whole time was just listen. I'm not going to change my tune just because people feel bad for you. That's not businesslike. That's not a smart move. That's not how the business world works. And if you can't conform, if you can't adjust, the only alternative I have is to watch you suffer for your sins. And all this leads me to this Sunday, the Welterweight Rumble. And see, Atticus, I think this is going to be the most painful lesson to date for you to learn. Because I've found 10 men who would do just about anything to earn a contract here. I've found 10 men that will sacrifice themselves or their loved ones to work on pay-per-view on a regular basis in a building with the history of Turner's Hall. And yes, I'm a man of my word. Because how ironic is it that the thing you want the most now, you finally want something you can't just reach out and take. You can't bully your way to. You want a match with a few individuals that happen to want absolutely nothing to do with you. And to get them, you need my help. But if you survive this Rumble, I will give you what you want. I will waive their right of refusal to matches, and you'll get the guys that ended your brother's career. But let me make one thing perfectly clear. Do I want Atticus Cogar to win this Rumble? Do I think Atticus Cogar is going to win this Rumble? I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say hell no. Hell, son, I would rather bury you neck deep in the ground and watch a lawnmower chop your head off than see you succeed at anything in this business, especially if my name and my brand are attached to it. Atticus Cogar, you are without question the most erratic, impulsive, stubborn, pig-headed, unprofessional son of a bitch I've ever had the displeasure of working with in my 15 years in professional wrestling. And when you are thrown out of that welterweight rumble, when you are eliminated and your dreams are dead and buried, I'm going to be the first one ringside to jump to my feet and give a standing ovation to the man who does it, and I may give him a healthy cash bonus as well. Because Atticus Cogar, this is done, this is finished, and oh how ironic it is going to be that on my pay-per-view, the welterweight brand that you've done your best to make your own, on pay-per-view this Sunday, Atticus, your career goes the way of your brothers. Because on my show, your career dies.